Hey everyone, Chris from Hotel Nerd. Welcome to the premiere episode of the Check-In. Finally got the Check-In up and running. Uh, so this show is going to be kind of a news show per se. We're going to touch on the box office from last weekend. We're going to make predictions about the box office for this weekend. Uh, Talk a little bit about the news that's happened in the entertainment world. Um, and talk about movies that we plan on seeing this weekend. So, with that being said, let's just dive right on in. First things first, let's get sponsorship out of the way. Poddex has returned, as was announced earlier this year. Before I went on my little hiatus that I just went on, and apologies for that. That was unexpected hiatus. My work schedule is kind of really nuts. So I'm going to try to at least do a back catalog on things. So from here on out, unless I do a live video for the check-in, news might be a little bit dated. Um, so it can be dated by a couple of days. And there might be things that have happened that is not involved in the video because obviously it would have happened after the recording. But I'm planning on trying to get a back catalog going for every show that's on the network. So that way we have regular content coming out. But Poddex is back. So welcome back to Poddex. And if you want to get your Poddex, go to poddex.com, use promo code NERD22, get 10% off your first order. These are really, really nice for people that do interviews on podcasts. They're really good conversation starters. I have done one episode where I did it on myself, actually, and it made me think of things that I hadn't thought about before up to that point. Also, Patreon is back, so go to patreon.com, search for Hotel Nerd Network, and become a member. It's a really easy way to help support the channel. Just like liking and subscribing and sharing is also and has a free way of helping the channel on YouTube. You can also find this episode as well as every other show other than Scared Shitless, which is a YouTube exclusive, on your favorite podcatcher. This episode will go up shortly after it goes up here live as we're doing this. It'll be up tonight, so check that out as well. All right, now with all that out of the way, let me get to the proper screen here. We're going to start with news. I really didn't have time to do much research, but I do know that the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation is going on right now, and it's not looking good for Amber at all. And it's looking like everybody in Hollywood owes Johnny Depp an apology. So that's the only thing I'm going to say about that because I don't know much of anything else. But yeah, it's looking like Johnny deserves a huge apology, and Amber, something just needs to be done. That's all I'm going to say. Ezra Miller, I would assume, unless WB is, I don't know what WB would be at this point, but he got arrested again in Hawaii 2 days ago. My understanding is it's that he assaulted the same people that he assaulted before in Hawaii. So apparently he hasn't learned his lesson. But I still stand by what I said in my Stop and Go episode that I just recorded about an hour ago, that he needs help before he needs incarceration. There's something going on up here. And if he gets the help and he can get better, then great. If not, then he should be incarcerated. But right now, there's something going on up here that's making him not act right. So, short of that, Spider-Verse movies got delayed. I forget what the release dates are, but I know they got pushed all the way back to 2023. So I don't know if that's in response to Morbius or what, but if it means they got to go back and rework a few things, then by all means, go back and rework a few things. Let's make this movie right. Let's make this a great movie. On to last week's box office. And I'm sorry if this feels a little rushed. As we get people that watch this when I do this show, this will not be as rushed. Yet I really want to have conversations with people. Last week's box office numbers. Make sure I pulled this up correctly. Where is it? Bear with me, guys. I apparently did something stupid here. Alright, so Fantastic Beast was... It doesn't get the prediction, unfortunately. But it debuted at 46 million last week, which is down from 62.16 million for Crimes Grindelwald and 74.4 million for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is not looking good for this franchise. This is not looking good for this franchise at all. This very well might be the final Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter universe film ever. This franchise might be dead in arrival from here on out. And watch my Secrets of Dumbledore review on Stop and Go. And I actually go and I elaborate more in detail about why I feel that way and what I think they should do with the franchise from here on out. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 coming off a very strong first place debut at 72.11 million. That's very nice. They're expecting Sonic the Hedgehog to take 32.5 million this weekend, which would match the 55% second weekend decline of Sonic the Hedgehog, which also did 55%. That is a very, very weird sentence. All right. So, there was another new wide release called Father Stew, which is a Mark Wahlberg film that was being aimed at faith-based audiences in time for the Easter holiday. Father Stew reviews are mixed, more so negative than positive. It is also rated R. And it took third place at 7.2 million for the 3-day weekend, 10.2 for the 5-day. After experiencing a larger than expected second weekend decline, last weekend's Paramount's The Lost City stabilized nicely by declining 39% at 9.03 million. So that's actually our third place film. Father Stew is our fourth place film. And A24's Everything Everywhere All at Once is a semi-wide release, and it rounds out our top 5 for last weekend at 6.06 million. They expected to take in 5.5 million this weekend. So this week's wide releases are, excuse the motorcycle outside, I live beside a gas station. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is a Nicolas Cage action comedy crime thriller. It also has Pedro Pascal, Tiffany Haddish, and Sharon Horgan. Runtime of 1 hour and 47 minutes. Another wide release is The Northmen, which is an action-adventure drama fantasy history thriller. That is a hell of a mix. Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, plays Bang, and Ethan Hawke from Focus Features. 2 hours, 16 minutes. And The Bad Guys, which is this weekend's family movie. Action, animation, comedy, crime, family movie. With Sam Rockwell, Mark Barone, Aquafina, and Craig Robinson at 1 hour and 40 minutes. So that will be Sonic's competition right there, The Bad Guys. This, let's see here if I can find predictions for this weekend. I had them. I don't know what I did with them. Apparently, things change. Oh. Hang on. Here it is. So, predictions. They're expecting the Bad Guys to win this weekend with 17.5 million. They're expecting Sonic to come in at number 2 at 16.7 million. The Secrets of Dumbledore is to drop all the way to number 3 from number 2. When I say all the way, we're going to 16 million from 46 million. The Northmen, 12.5 million. That's one of our new ones. And to round out our top 5, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent at 6.9 million, which is also another new film. The Batman is still registered at number 10, by the way, 1.8 million. That's pretty impressive considering the fact that Batman's been out for a while. All right. So again, this is going to be a really short episode because I have nobody here to talk with about anything. Movies that we're planning on seeing this weekend. For me and the kids and my fiance is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That is our movie this weekend. I'm also planning on watching The Batman, being it's now on HBO Max, which apparently just happened today, and I did not know that was happening today, or else I would have watched it earlier today, and I would have done a stop and go episode on The Batman as well today. Because I'm trying to make a back catalog for every show on the network, so that way I can have regular content out. And I'm sure you see by the ticker down below, we have goals, subscribers. We want 500 subscribers. Right now, we currently have 7. For donations, we're looking to hit $1,000 goal. We have no money right now. Both goals are for the day before the wedding, which is the 21st of October of this year. So let's see if we can hit those goals. That'd be a really, really good wedding gift if you can help make that happen. That would be awesome. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I have nobody in the room with me. I have nobody in the chat. I have nobody watching right now. So this is going to be a nice short and sweet video, nice short and sweet audio podcast, and hopefully we can build it from here. Because I wouldn't mind doing a show like this. Honestly, this is a experiment at this point. So if you guys want check in to stay, then we need to get people motivated and in line with watching. So, but with that, I will sign off. Have a good day. I will catch you next week.